Yo, what's happening, guys? I'm just about to do a bee inspection. It's the 1st of July and it's roughly 1 o'clock. It's later than usual, but yeah, I'm gonna go into the hive and see if I need to actually put the super on. I do understand all the brood frames need to be full before I do anything, because I want to have a strong colony and I don't want to have a weak colony and jeopardize my future plans with this beehive. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the beehive and I'm going to just take it from there and just play it by ear. Okay. Just going to check this donut, which shouldn't be full. It isn't full. This is where I usually put the sugar syrup, but someone has actually suggested that I actually take out the donut and let them forage, let the bees go and do their own thing instead of me actually giving them that help. But I'm in two minds, so let's see what happens. Just gonna put some. Lift up, and get my hive tool. I've got the crown and I've got also the queen excluder on, so they're both going to be lifted at any one time. Take this off. I know there are bees underneath here, below the queen excluder, so I'm just going to use the roof as my base. Bring you in closer so you can see. Look. See, that's what it looks like when I actually open up the beehive. You can see that they've been really busy and there's a lot of honey in there. Can you see that? I actually dusted the top of the queen excluder with some icing sugar. So it looks like a pretty full colony there, but I'll need to actually look at the frames if they've been capped off and there's not a lot of brood there. I'm just going to give them a bit of a, gonna let them know that I'm coming. Just give them a bit of a rude awakening with the smoke. Okay, just put that there. Just gonna release all the frames slowly, so it makes things a bit easier for me. I just want to loosen up the frames. That's what I'm doing. I think it will make things easier as well. So when I get into it, Okay, I'm going to take the first frame out. I'm going to check this bad boy out. And wow, can you see that? That's full. That is full of honey, all of it. The top has been capped. The middle, I think they're working on, so there's a lot of nectar and stuff there. But give you a view there. So that's the first frame, you know. That is the first frame. I'm really pleased with that. I'm gonna lean over here. Check it out. Okay, I can't see. Just gonna look for the queen also. They're really busy eating away. Have a look at this. So this is the second frame, and there looks as if there's a lot of brood there. So you can see top part has been capped off, but then the middle part, it looks like brood. And a bee has already tried stinging me, so that's great, isn't it? Didn't do a good job, did you, Miss Bee? So okay, that looks alright. That looks like full. Pop that there. Just want to show you this. So a bee tried stinging me. Can you see the end of the tail there? I'm going to take that off. Didn't do a good job. So I'm going to leave that there. Okay, so I'm going to have a look at this third frame here. Still working on this third frame. I want all the frames to be full, basically, before I put the super box on. And I'm trying to look for the queen also while I'm in here. Leave that there. I'm going to clean that off. So yeah, things are taking form in this beehive, and I'm just going to look inside. Yeah, I can see hair. I can see hair grains in this one. So there's going to be plenty more of larvae, and when it's capped off, it'll be the brood. Well, the brood will be capped off. So yeah, it's still developing. So I reckon it's still too early for me to put the super on, because if I put the super on, I'm just rushing things. So it's better to have a very strong colony, not only to get honey, but also for the future. They're all gouging on honey. I'm going to try my best looking for the queen, but as I said before, I just want to be straight in and straight out. You know, I don't want to keep the hive open for that long. I just want to show you here, if you can have a look, there's some larvae there. That's what larvae looks like. So yeah, it looks all good. Looking good. Right there. So this is the fifth frame. Just trying to look also for the queen, if the queen is here. Be nice to see her. She's here. But yeah, like, you know, most of it's like capped honey and capped brood. So the beehive's still, you know, it's still developing. Okay, this looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is my 6th frame. Wow, just look at that. Half honey. Doing good. Yeah, it's doing good. I'm really pleased. Just gonna take excess wax off from there. Back there.
I want to know if everything's alright.
Yeah, everything's alright.
Okay.
Just don't get too close. Looks like there's a lot of honey in there. The whole beehive is developing well.
Do you want the top part?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'm on my 7th frame. Just gonna have a look at that 7th frame. So look, you can see the top edges have been capped off, and that's all honey. And it looks like the middle part they're still working on, and I think it's brood. I'm still learning also, so don't think I'm an expert. If you've tuned in onto my channel, whatever I learn, I'll teach you guys also. I still haven't seen the queen. I'm not really bothered that I haven't actually seen her, but I'm just going to take the excess wax off from there. Good. Just cleaning the frames up also really quickly. Put that down gently. 7th, 8th. So this is the 8th frame. Yeah, there's yeah, it's I just feel as if it's too early to put a super on. I think it needs at least another week or 2. But it's looking promising. I'm quite excited. You know, owning a beehive, you know, at times you might be scared, but there's nothing to be scared about, because we're bigger than bees, and you're always learning also. So don't be scared. Just learn from your experiences, and you know, go from there. Can you see all of this? I'm just going to show you. Oh, the frames are so sticky. It's unbelievable. It's all good. Just want to show you all of this. Look at that. That's lovely frame there. Can't get better than. That's all good. It's lovely. Cleaning the excess wax off as well. Yeah, looking good. Bit of smoke. So I'm second from last in regards to frames. There's a lot of nectar, there's a lot of larvae, so this means that it's still developing. It's a developing colony. There's yeah, a lot of capped honey. Pop that back in there, and it's the last frame which I'm looking at now. Let's have a look at this. Should be interesting. Well, it looks like all the frames are doing well. I haven't seen the queen, which I'm not really worried about, but I am concerned. So anyway, I'm going to push all the frames back. And then I will. I'm not going to do anything else. I'm going to put this back on. I'm going to put that back on and then put the roof back on. I'm not going to do anything. I've done as much as I wanted to do. They look a bit irritated. I'm going to leave them to do what they do best. Don't change really anything. I'm not going to top up the sugar. Just going to leave it as it is. Check back on them next week. See if they do need the super on top, because all the frames do look sort of full. But I want them to cap all the frames off. And yeah, just take it from there. And I'll probably get some advice from my local bee association for some kind of guidance as well. So take care. Have a good weekend, have a good week, and I'll see you next week.